Over a year ago, we purchased this historic stone house in the foothills of the Italian Alps. We have been pouring ourselves into renovating this house and transforming it into our dream home, but it has not been an easy journey. We have been working so hard physically, as well as working to finalize our visa so that we can truly call Italy our home, which is what leads us here. We have just a few more weeks before we can return to Italy, and until we are able to go back home, we are enjoying this time away exploring as a family. Today's adventure involves driving a Land Rover Defender over lava fields and inside a volcano. And later the kids are surprised by some unexpected visitors.
We just learned that we're going to go around the rim of the volcano and into the crater.
Inside the volcano.
Yeah.
Is it gonna end what?
Let's hope not.
Yeah. What was the question you just asked?
Is it still active?
And what was the answer?
Yes. Why are we allowed to walk in? That should be illegal.
Girls, I just want you to know that when I booked this trip, I was excited to go through the lava fields, but I thought it was like far away from the volcano. And now we are currently descending into the volcano. My fault. We're driving inside the volcano, headed to the lava fields. We're gonna be inside the volcano.
Where the fire is?
Nah, you won't see any fire.
Just look outside.
Are you concerned? Kind of. So apparently we are now going down into the middle of the volcano, which is just completely bizarre to me because as we're going down here, there's like houses and stuff. So
It is an active volcano.
it is an active volcano,
Technically.
which is just completely crazy. So I'm still just kind of wrapping my whole mind around what we're doing today. Sorry, we just went off the road a little bit.
I don't know what I expected, but like straight ahead looks like we are stepping onto the moon or something. Like, this is wild. This is so cool.
This is crazy.
Take a stop and take a picture. Of
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh my goodness, this is insane. This is so cool. Wow. I'm completely speechless. This is insane. This is so cool. We're in the middle of a volcano right now.
How many times have we asked if we're actually in the crater?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel real. Like, how can you be inside of a volcano? And especially because it looks like obviously you can see like the rim around. Like as I'm looking around, I can see it. But even like that is a volcano that was created out of this volcano, which is just completely bizarre to me. It's all crazy, but this is really cool.
Alexa, tell me about the tree growing.
So the trees that are growing here are actually eucalyptus, and because Bali is really close to Australia.
So it's been on my bucket list to do some kind of overlanding or off-road trip in a vintage Land Rover Defender for a very long time, but I did not think that my first experience in a Land Rover Defender would be driving through lava fields as we are today.
It's a pretty good way to test it out, I'd say.
place that wasn't like the
Yeah.
place that was that we
And then
just
show me the
go.
one that you just found.
The one that I just found is really sparkly and
Yeah.
really nice.
This is a really special place to get a souvenir rock. I love it.
And this one, we don't know if it could be a regular rock, but it does seem like one that would be.
And what makes it special, it came from inside a volcano.
It does?
That's where it came from.
Well,
It used to be lava.
it did.
Yeah.
So if you've done any international traveling, then I'm sure you know that one of the most annoying parts is finding a cell phone plan that allows you to stay connected while you're traveling. Each time we enter a new country, we have to stand in a long line to buy a physical tiny little SIM card and then deal with swapping it out and hope that you don't lose the existing one in the process. But for this trip, I haven't had to mess with that at all because we've been using Airlo to keep us connected. Airlo is an eSIM that allows you to get connected in over 200 countries in a matter of minutes. There's no tiny physical SIM card to keep track of, there's no hidden fees, and you can even purchase your eSIM through the app before you fly out. Airlo uses an eSIM which is completely digital, so if you currently have a physical SIM installed into your phone, you can leave it right there and not risk losing it while you're traveling. And since you can install your eSIM before you fly out, that means your phone will be working as soon as you land at your destination. Since we discovered this, Airlo has been one of our major travel hacks, as it not only saves us a ton of time and stress, but also a lot of money. See, Airlo offers regional plans, so we're currently using their Asia regional plan, which allows us to have coverage in 14 different countries. So with the same plan, I was able to use my phone back in Thailand and now here in Indonesia, as well as the next destination we're traveling to, all on the same plan. It takes just a couple of minutes to download the app and to install the right plan for you, and you will be up and running faster than it takes to find a traditional SIM card store. So download the Airlo app today. We have a special discount code for you guys in the description, and thanks to Airlo for sponsoring today's video. So we're currently exploring an area where I think about 60, 70 years ago, it was completely covered in lava, and there was obviously a lot of destruction as a part of that, but it's also just fascinating to see how much life is given to the island from the volcano, the amount of nutrients in the soil, and therefore the incredible fruits that they're able to grow here. But not just that, but all of the building is done using the sand and the stones from the lava fields. They will take the stones and build houses out of them, and they will actually take this black sand and mix it into cement and build houses. So I don't know, it's crazy to think that all life can quickly be destroyed by something so powerful, but the entire life of the island is also given from the volcano.
FYI, there's a lot of flies.
It's so funny. Like, what is the black, you think?
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's 1,000
I'm afraid to
flies.
open my mouth. They're gonna fly
Don't talk.
It's happened to me before. It's not a fun feeling.
I'm shooing them away with my hands. You don't come close to me, fliesy.
It's a lot. It's okay. There's just the flies.
Automatically close.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, this is a little nerve-wracking.
No, this is awesome.
I think this is one of the moments in my life where I can see like an extreme amount of growth in myself, because there is definitely a time when standing up in a Land Rover Defender driving through the middle of a volcano would have freaked me out and I would have said no. And I'm like, I'm just here for it. So it's one of those moments where I'm like, oh, I'm not as scared as I used to be, and that's a really cool feeling.
There are places in this lava field here where you can actually go and find a hole and toss in an egg and leave it there for a couple minutes and it will come out hard boiled.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think this is one of those experiences that is just a complete sensory overload when you're faced with something that looks completely so otherworldly, and especially not something that I ever anticipated witnessing firsthand. It's completely indescribable and more or less overloads your senses, and you just kind of want to stare in awe. We've come for lunch up at the edge of the volcano crater, and this is the first spot that you could kind of properly get a sense of the original larger volcano and then the smaller one that was birthed inside of the original volcano. So this right here is the ridge of the volcano that we drove down, and it goes all the way around. And then that right there is Mount Batur that was kind of birthed out of the center of the original large volcano. And then down here is where we were driving around. What happened? What happened to your tongue?
I have no idea. Smoothie bowl.
Show me again. We're taking a very brief stop at one of the many rice terraces in the Ubud area here on the island. It simply looks far too beautiful to be used to produce food. There are so many of these terraces in this region, and rightfully so, tourists flock to these regions just to take pictures, as it is absolutely beautiful. Are you relaxed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready to get back in the car?
Yeah.
Wow. Jackfruit in the wild. That's so cool.
You hungry?
I'm not eating that.
Well, no trip to Indonesia would be complete without at least one waterfall visit. Especially Bali. The waterfalls here are breathtaking, but this one we've never been to.
So this tree back here, there's actually a spring underneath it, and it's kind of like an underground river, and it goes down into that little pool, which is pretty cool.
So if you've never been, Bali is quite chaotic and busy, especially with traffic, but then all of a sudden you'll turn off the road, walk 5 minutes into the jungle, and you're met with what feels like a scene straight out of Pandora. The jungle's here, the waterfalls, like there is a nature side of Bali that just cannot be beat. What did you find? Oh yeah, I guess that's river glass, okay? Looks a little sharp. Can I see?
If it's sea glass.
Yeah, too sharp to keep, okay? I'm sorry, I know how much you love sea glass.
But it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
sharp. Feel it, Daddy.
It's still a little too sharp, and you probably shouldn't be walking barefoot in there, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay. It's fine.
So this is about to be super fun. We've been keeping this a secret for 2 to 3 months now. If you guys remember, a long time ago we had our group trip. The people that were on that trip were incredible. We became very close friends. The girls have been chatting for the last couple of months, and we told them that we were headed here. They decided to book a flight and meet us for a couple of days. So I just slipped them our room key. They're about to head in. The girls have no idea they're coming. Heather and I have been keeping this a secret for so long, and they're about ready to walk into the room to surprise Alexa and Chloe. We've been distracting them with devices so that they wouldn't be too suspicious. I even set up a camera to capture their response. They didn't even notice, and they're about to walk through the door.
Daddy, taste this.
You that's Bradey.
Oh yeah. Now it's yours.
I'm not telling you.
So we've kind of put the camera away for 3 or 4 days here. It's been awesome to have friends here and have someone joining us in our travels, which I think is one thing we're realizing. Like, travel is awesome, but traveling with friends
It's
is
the best. It really
just
is.
that much better.
Yeah.
But not just for us, I would say especially for the kids. Like, it's really special to see them making lifelong friendships.
It's really special for the girls to have these kind of friends that no matter where they are in the world, they can continue to connect, and then we can meet up somewhere and have some time together as families. And the girls are just so cute. Like,
Chloe and Thora especially, they're so
adorable.
proud that they look like twins. So they got matching dresses.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? They got their hair braided the
yeah,
same. And,
they did like their little. I don't know if we took them to get their nails done and stuff, which was so fun. I don't know if they
Yeah.
got matching nails or not, but they were walking down the street.
all four
and
of them did manicure pedicures.
Yes.
And then they got matching dresses. And
Chloe and Thor, when they're walking down the street, like, people will comment saying like twins, and
Yeah.
it makes them so happy that people think that they're twins, and it's so cute. It's so fun. It's really, really great for the girls.
it's been really
to have
good.
that
Yeah.
time, and for us too, because it's nice for us to have.
Where we're
have
staying right
friends
now, there's
here.
a kids club, so the four of them will
Yeah.
go hang out for a few hours, and the grown-ups get some Starbucks time and to
which
just
is so
chat and
nice.
whatnot. So
Yeah.
it's been really good. We are really ready to get back
Mm-hmm.
to Italy, though. Like, getting out and traveling and having a break has been awesome.
It's been really, really good.
But that homesick feeling is creeping in, and like the desire to get back to work is really creeping in. And I mean, you guys know we can't yet go back, not until early January, but we're so close,
ready.
and we are very ready.
Yeah, and I know we've shared about our plans and things like that with the house, and I think all the more that makes us just ready to get in there and get our hands dirty and just start moving forward, because it's been a slow go on the stone house up to this point, and I feel like now we're really going to kick it into high gear, and so it's going to be really, really fun to get back and really have those like regular rhythms of life and building our home.
I've been having a lot of Zoom calls and meetings and planning sessions, and I've just been, every single time we move forward on something, or every single time we have a conversation, I'm just filled with so much encouragement of like how fast things are gonna move and how quickly we're gonna get through this, and it makes me want to get there and get started.
But at the same time, we do have some more amazing things ahead of us, so we are really, really excited about what is to come. And we're going to enjoy our first real tropical Christmas, and I'm excited about that. So that'll be really fun.
Thanks so much for hanging in there and supporting us as we're in this kind of transition phase, waiting to be able to get back to Italy. We're so excited. We really do appreciate your support. And as a reminder, if you are planning any international travel anytime soon, make sure you download the Airlo app today, because one, we have a discount code available for you guys in the description below, but also it is just so much easier to have an eSIM that you can download through an app before you leave versus standing in line and getting a physical SIM card. So little travel hack for you guys there. But thank you so much for watching today's video, and we will see you in the next one.